Hello guys, today I'm riding the Guerrilla 450 by Royal Enfield. This is the golden red color and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm sorry the bike is a bit dirty, but I think this angle is the best angle to look at this bike from. I mean, the tire is quite chunky from the back. The sari guard will be removed if I ever get to own this bike. The exhaust is slim, but it's quite broad, so it does give a very beautiful look from the side. The exhaust, the downpipes are also giving a titanium-ish look. It's got the radiator guard mesh. All in all, I really like how the bike looks. One thing I'm not a fan of is this. This is an odd gap in the headlight housing. I think Ari should have given at least a cowl or a casing on it to make it look a bit more cleaner, or just to hide the inside of the light. I think water can also go inside of it, and maybe God knows what happens next. Seat, it's a single seat carved out for better ergonomics. The rear cover is also similar to the Himalayan, whatever you like to call it. From top, the bike is very sleek and very flat. Alrighty, let's get to the ergonomics. I'm 5'7", both of my feet are down flat. The moment you get on the bike, everything is in beautiful reach. I mean, there is something which comes to you naturally when you place your feet to the foot pegs. Your feet directly go to the foot pegs at once. In some motorcycles, you do have to look where you're putting your feet and to match with the foot pegs. However, in this case, you look forward. The moment you pull your feet up, the feet go to the foot pegs quite naturally. Tank, there is no huge bump in the tank like usual motorcycles. The tank is quite flush with the seat, just like what dirt bikes have. The fuel cap is also offset instead of being in the middle. The tank is also beautifully shaped. It's got very lovely carved area for your knees to squeeze the tank at. All in all, I am a huge fan of the ergonomics of this motorcycle. The mirrors are tiny, but they do the job quite well. Switch gear is plastic, I'm afraid, unlike the metal ones which we get in the 650 lineup. Let's see what she sounds like. Idle is quite smooth. There is a very subtle lag in the throttle response. I'm not sure why. Could be this bike. Otherwise, the throttle feel is very nice. This is something that not a lot of people talk about, is the throttle response and the snappiness, the overall feel of the throttle. Vibrations are quite minimal, surprisingly. Alrighty, let's start riding. My god, the brakes are so snappy. Guys, this is the best motorcycle for city. Period. If you like a small, do-it-all motorcycle for everyday usage, this is it, the Guerrilla 450. It's got enough power to keep you happy. It's not a lot of power though. One thing is that there is no top end power though. Keep this in mind. There is absolutely no top end power. I never expected the Guerrilla to be so agile. I think one reason for this is that because I have been riding the Super Meteor for the past 1 month, so I've forgotten what agility on a motorcycle feels or means. But now that I am riding the Guerrilla, dude, this is absolutely something else. Power wise, I mean, it's a 450cc single cylinder. What more could you expect out of it? I've already given it a lot of juice. Let's see how it is to ride calmly and sanely. Okay, 70 to 80, beautiful, super comfortable. I think this is where majority of the people would be riding, if not this. So 80, super relaxed, super comfortable, light on the throttle, very very tractable. If we switch to 100, there are some vibrations in the handlebar, although manageable. Yeah, so I think 80 to 90 is the sweet spot for this motorcycle to cruise at, which is more than good enough for majority of the riding purpose in our country. If you go to 100 to 110 speeds, that's where you have to pay a bit more attention than usual. You'll also have a little less reaction time if anything of a bad sort happens. I think the best two things about the Guerrilla 450 has to be the agility and the brakes. This bike doesn't even feel like a Royal Enfield motorcycle. It feels something a bit more premium. Okay, so we'll also do a 0 to 100 test. Although I'm not a very keen enthusiast of 0 to 100 timings, but in the recent times I've realized it gives you a perspective of how fast or how slow the machine is. So for me, anything that covers 0 to 100 in less than 7 seconds is fast, like proper fast. Okay, let the scooty pass, then we'll do the 0 to 100. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the brakes are so good, yaar. Comfort wise, the seat is keeping me in position. The seat is scooped out in such a way that my butt is firmly in place ever since I'm on the motorcycle. If I had to give one verdict for this motorcycle, this is the best city bike out there.